A young Cambodian boy of 15 years old named Bunthim entered the Buddhist monastery at that young age and began to study what Buddhism was all about. He followed the other monks through their daily rituals, and as the time went by, he learned more and more and became more proficient in the various ceremonies that they were doing there in the temple. For 14 years, he lived as a Buddhist monk. But during that time, he would study diligently not just Buddhism, but Christianity, Islam, the various things that were going on in the world. He loved to learn. As he did, he began to feel that the many laws and rules that monks must live under were extremely restricting to his life. There were so many things he could not do and so many things he had to do. And yet he was willing to do them if they were right. But as he looked at Christianity, he began to see thing after thing that he did not find in Buddhism. He was finding that Jesus was all in all and was exactly what he wanted. Somewhere in there, he came out of the monastery and chose to get married, and he ended up marrying a Christian lady who, as she who had not been attending church was invited to go back to church, got him curious. What are they doing there? How are they worshiping? Even though he'd come to like Christianity, he really didn't know Jesus yet. So one day he went to church with her and he liked what he saw. He came to believe in Jesus almost in a day and began to follow Christ, and eventually was baptized and joined the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Just last night, here in Cambodia at an ASAP workers meeting, I had the privilege of meeting Bunthim. I heard his story, was so surprised and excited to know that there was somebody here who I could talk with who had been a monk, and I could listen and learn from his experience of coming to know Jesus. This is my heart's desire as I travel to different countries, especially right now, Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, Myanmar, to understand those who have come out of Buddhism to follow Jesus and to know what are the best ways to share the beauty of the gospel message, the everlasting gospel, and how it fits and connects with the things that Buddhism is, the good values that are hidden in there, but the lack that does not have the knowledge of the living God and the salvation through Jesus Christ. I am asking you to pray for a special project that ASAP has initiated of writing Bible studies for Buddhists, for those who have that solid background, who are searching, who are comparing, who want to know the truth of how to truly escape suffering and find the deepest of all peace. This is where we need your prayers, your donations to help in this serious project that will then be translated and then readapted into the different countries here in Southeast Asia where Buddhism is so strong. We have spent the last 30 years of our life coming close to the people of Cambodia and these other countries. There is so much that is in my heart that I long for them to know. But I know that through your prayers and through the mighty work of the Holy Spirit, the gospel is going to go to every single one of them, to give them a chance to know the one who has entered into our suffering, has come close to us in our pain, and who wants to show us the way to the greatest freedom, to the greatest eternal joy possible for Buddhists and for all other people. I am convinced, because Jesus is coming soon, now more than ever, mission matters.